He's not worried about what he can do, but you have to, you know, take that in consideration. So the guy on top can chop us or drive us forward. So let's just start with the forward pressure of spiral. That's a really basic one. If he does a double spiral, that's whatever, but he's got to eventually get off the hips and adjust sides. So give me a normal spiral to the left or the right. Okay, so right now, how many guys have had this happen before? Everybody? Okay, cool. All right, so with the pressure here, where's my pressure going? Where does he want me to go? On my hands, right? Do you know that? Do you know that? Have you ever heard of a spiral ride? You have? What about spiral macaroni? I hate that. Texture. It's a texture thing. All right, so if you got a spiral ride, watch my pressure and it goes on my hands. Okay, here we go. Boom. Okay, now look. Where he's going right now, we have to focus and understand where my pressure is and use it. Being efficient. That's what bottom's all about, is just being efficient. Okay? And the more efficient you become, the more he does what he's doing. He's a good wrestler. You get trained for the best guys. And the more you start to see how you can kind of use it with you. So right now my pressure's on my hands. If he wants to get me to my elbow, we're not there yet. But we're talking right off the bat. So as soon as I go with it, I anticipate that when I drill. Even without a partner, I'll drill getting on my hands. Okay? So I use that as my explosive technique. Like a takedown. I talked about earlier, when you drill takedowns, you drill explosively very easily because you're attacking somebody. Well, I do the same thing on bottom, man. Especially in the base position. So, Anthony, spiral. He gets the spiral, my pressure's on my hands. Okay? One thing I have right now is my drive leg. The far leg. This is the leg I have to maneuver through. Okay? And I know you guys, how many guys know knee slide? Knee slide stand up. Yeah, it's a basic thing. Okay? It's a very basic thing. So don't just dust this off and not pay attention because you know it. It's all about small details. And that's what I love. Okay? So as we're coming through, okay, what I do is I cock the gun. And I get up high. The higher and more acute I can get my butt, okay, the more I can slide through and compensate for that pressure. So as I go with it, I give him it. So again, one more time, I come high, here. What I'm looking to do is scoop my butt out to the side as much as possible. There's lots of play there. You got head Granbys, okay, shout out to Tony. And you can also just basic knee slide stand up. But watch, this is crucial and critical. As I go high, okay, what's he gonna do? What can he do? He can't really cradle me. If he does, he's abnormally long, and you can't train for guys that have extra long limbs, so whatever. But he's not going to cradle me, okay? That's my point. You can try and chop, but I'm in an awkward position right now where he's got to adjust. He's off the hips. He wants to get on my hips, but he can't because then he'll get high, and that's not good. So I'm already blocking what he can do potentially off that just one little chop, okay? So watch this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going high. Okay, well, as soon as he gets off the side, if he does a double spiral ride, that's all good. You crowd back. But he's going to the side. He's going left, okay? He goes left. Go left. Spiral. Just spiral. Go. Go here, okay? This is the hardest thing. Sometimes people go here or they go here. This is the best way to do it if you're spiraling, just so you know, okay? So here I am. This hand doesn't do anything. It's fine. I'm coming through and I'm cocking the gun and I'm sliding through. As soon as I slide through, though, this is the key. I have to take the wrist off the throat at the same time. So watch what happens. This is my drive leg, right? I bring my leg back to it, okay? If he tries to chop here, that's where I go to my next move. I'll show you Granby, but he's not right now. It's okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm sliding through. I'm pushing here, I'm sliding through, but I'm not just staying down, okay? As I slide, my right hand goes to the wrist on the throat, all right? Watch, here we go. Again, spirals. Boom! I'm talking, this is not like something you sit and wait for. You got to feel it. And so timing is crucial on this when you drill this, not to get caught in steps. There's steps, but it's fluid. Understand that, okay? So, sorry, Taylor, just keep going. That's why you came. Be my little go-to slave. Here we go. Set, slip, boom, here we go. See how I push and I slide my hips to the side? This is just a second, because I want a good wrestler I'm training for. A good wrestler's not just going to sit here and hang like, I'm going to get you. No, he's going to adjust. So what I do is I slide right away, and then that space gets crowded as this shortens the hand, and I use that efficiency to slip this off. Watch. Here to here, immediately trying to get up. Get it off to the hip. A good guy's going to drop, or he's going to try and lift and chase. So we're anticipating that, but I'm worried about the important thing. Rewind it, back up. So he's here. He's going to have one trail hand on the hip, okay? If he drops with a slow leg, what do we do? Quick quiz. What do we do here? What should I do? What's the on bottom? Remember, starting on bottom. Takedown situation. Go. What? If someone drops your leg, what would you do?
I would try to, if they have your waist, I would try to catch it.
As my leg. There's two options where you can go when I'm here. Remember, I just back down one more time. Spiral, set, go. Hey, what can he do? He can either try to lift and return. He's gonna have a hard time because I got the hands beat. I'm staying tight here. I'm crowding the pressure. He's got two directions. He can either rotate and try and jam and get a lock around the waist, or he can drop to my what? My slow leg. Slow leg. If a guy does end up getting to your leg because you're not good enough at hip icing, drop. And guess what we do? We don't turn and waste time. I'm not saying don't go for the whizzer because it's a good position. I'm saying if he drops to your leg completely, to hang, you kick, you spaz, you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and you get off bottom, man. You get off bottom because you gotta remember you're on bottom. This isn't a takedown situation. It's a takedown situation, I wouldn't say that because then you're gonna give up both feet, kicking, you know. But if a guy does drop, you gotta get your knee out. See, he's got my knee right now. He's a good wrestler. I don't like that. So I gotta pop my lock, and guess what I do? Booyah! I kick. And I'm not gonna be mean, kick him in the head, unless you got a good helmet on like that. Okay, that's awesome. Where'd you get that?
I ordered off the line.
That's sweet. All I'm doing, remember, after you get your knee out. So I get the knee out, I slide. Okay, from here. This is a hard thing to do, but they hate this position on bottom. You gotta remember, you got the advantage right now. They don't want to get roughed up in this kicking situation. You already know what I'm talking about. That sucks, trying to hang on to somebody's foot. You got the advantage. So laces go down, okay? As I push away here, and I get to the side, and I push off. Here, boom! And I look to face. I'm giving you different dimensions. I'm not just gonna teach you a one way, because they're like, well, I did it and the guy did something else. You gotta analyze all the potential things the guy can do. Okay? This is just a spiral. Alright, so here we go. Stand up again. So here, boom, just a spiral. He goes, play! Okay? Alright, now watch. Slide through. Okay, this time stay tight on the waist. Here! Watch. Right here is a good wrestler, a better wrestler. Stay up with me, stay tight. So you gotta know you still have the advantage. Because I got the hand off the throat, I have the wrist already. You better get the hand off the throat. You should be able to. Okay? So as I slide down, I block it out. Once I block it out, 2-on-1. Booyah. Now, right there is where we always make mistakes because you get it off, you're like, yeah! And then the guy comes back in. Okay? So as I get it off, here, I gotta crowd and look how I rotate my hip out. Watch. Here to here. Because what I want to do is create all that pressure that could be there, existence, and I want to just put it right there. So he's bottlenecked, okay? So now, if he drops a slow leg, I've taught a hip ice before, but for today, for the sake of time, I'm just gonna teach you a basic escape. Okay, so from here, not because you're basic, but because I want a lot of stuff to show you. So here, down and out. From here, what I normally do, just so you know, even if he's got the lock, if he got to it, it's easy. Here, we brag. That's like, that's not a knife, this is a knife. Here, boom, pop it, okay? This is your knife, your hip. Okay, you ever play that game? You trust somebody, catch, fall, turn back, like, you know, do you trust me? Go, fall, okay? So, watch. You know what I'm talking about? So you gotta get, that's the only way you get good at this, you gotta learn to walk it out. So, if he's here, if he does get the lock, off the stand up, you got here, you gotta get it on the knife. If you stay here, it's not gonna work, okay? Even a big fat guy is like, not gonna work. I gotta learn to get my hip up in it. Oh, yeah! Hold tight, Anthony Taylor. Hurt. Oh. Not even hip icing yet. Just showing up my knife, okay? You're too young for that. Doesn't matter. It's awesome. Here, boom, down and up, watch. Now, what I do is hip ice. Okay, boom, height. Okay? That way, if he drops to a slow leg, drop to a slow leg, drop, woo, I'm gone. That's top of the food chain, okay? So you know. But for today, we're gonna be mid-tier on the food pyramid, and we're just gonna cut in. But to cut in right, you're gonna block out. I don't chase the hand. Do you know why? Do you know why I don't turn this way? Why? Why? What?
Because he can grab you, pick you
Wrong! So wrong. Because you can follow me. Okay? What I do is this. Turn it. Okay, you gotta turn it. So, hand on the knife. Okay, hey, boom, block it out. Cut in right away. Boom, here. And stay up high. underhook. It's a great thing, okay? Offense. So, here. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Black it out. See, every time it blocks it. There is guys that can hang on. They have abnormally strong grip. They live on farmlands, okay? That's okay. You can still break it. But you gotta learn to press down. My thumb in the crease, you gotta get it on the hip. So I gotta wedge. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Boom. Down, out. Now look. Watch. Don't elbow. Boom. You slip and wedge. And nothing really changes directionally with my feet. Watch, my pressure's still the same. Here. Here's the attack. Underhook. Okie dokie. Isn't that good? It's basic, but it's good, right? I think so. One more time. So spiral. Spiral macaroni. Okay. Now I gotta get that. The only way to get this is to make it happen with your not tripod, my quad pod, because I'm on both hands. Okay, so again, I'm here. You can't be on your head because you knee yourself in the face. Okay. The only thing I would say that gets tricky is like, for advanced guys, this back foot can get tripped up on this guy, especially if he's hooking. You know what I mean? You're still good, but you got to remember just to get as acute as possible. An acute triangle. You know what that is? I really don't, but I think I do. Yeah. Everyone do this Pac-Man. Okay. All right. Has nothing to do with the triangle, but it reminded me of that. So here we go. Spiral. Okay. Here. Boom. Hey! Look how high I get my hip. Look how I'm on my toes. You know what that does? Taylor, what does that make you feel with pressure here? Does it make you feel a lot of pressure? Like with your hands. You feel it? He doesn't feel it. He's not sold. Well, he's going to be, because he's got nowhere to go. That's my point. He's got nowhere to go. I'm bottlenecking him. Okay, so look. Again, slide. Off. Right here, I'm out. If he stays locked, because I came up, I was like, oh no. Put it on the say it. Knife. No, say it right. Yeah. The knife. The knife. The knife! Talk like Conor McGregor. Never mind. That's a horrible thing to say. Okay, so dialect, like sound wise. I hip up, okay? Yeah, like, okay? Take my picture. Okay, I gotta put on the knife. Hey, down! Okay, I'm looking to break the lock. And sometimes guys are really good at hanging on. And even if you do it right, they're like, oh, I can't get this. Okay? You can. You gotta learn to stagger your feet. There's 80 reasons why, I'll tell you 2. Okay? There's actually only 2. So, if I'm on the out of bounds line, okay? And this guy's a cheap wrestler, or he's smart. He wants to get me out of bounds. He's like, man, I don't like that start. He's gonna get me back down, waste time. I can steer the boat. If Anthony tries to drive me out of bounds, drive me out of bounds. I can steer with my foot. If I'm square, I can't. I'm going off the cliff. Okay? I don't want to go off the cliff. I want to wrestle on the mat, and I want to use what I just did. I don't want to just waste it. So I stagger my feet, and that helps me get the angle of my knife. Say it again. Okay, cool. So here we go. Look. You see what I'm saying? Do you? No, you don't. You're worried about Fortnite. Okay? Look. Here. I wedge it. I don't just go down. Because guess what? I have no pressure. Like, okay? I gotta. Okay? There. And now I'm obviously out. Okay? If the guy does hang on, like I said, if he does hang on, my feet staggered, okay, and you can't break the lock, there's other ways to work around it. You can come up and double down as you hip heist. But because we're not working the hip heist, remember that. Try to get better at it later without teaching you, okay? But we're going here, okay? Down. Cutting in. Okay? So here's the drill. I took enough time. Okay, spiral ride. Spiral ride. Okay, boom, good pressure, good partner. Partner needs to do this today. Do you see what he's doing? Either way, here or here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? Don't get crotch lifted. And this actually blocks it anyway. So high. If he goes to the crotch right now, I'm gone. See? I'm already gone. It's like, thanks, man. Thanks for doing what you're supposed to do. It's like, it works against him. If you get good at your timing. And the only way to get good at timing, Noah, is how? By doing it over and over. Yeah. I gotta do it more than you. better. More. Over and over, and the better it feels, the more perfect it feels, the more I want to do more like that. Faster. You know what I mean? It's true. Okay? Okay, so here's the partner drill again. Spiral ride, okay? Decent pressure on top, just enough so I feel the resistance, okay? So he goes off the side. Okay, great. And here I am, okay? I compensate. I go, oh, here, okay? I'm on my toes. I slide through. As I slide through, hi. Okay? And that's all that it is. Can we do that as a good introduction to bottom? Okay?